Well, good evening, Pranesh. Good evening, everybody. You know, both Rahul Gandhi and the Kharge family's pathological hatred for RSS is well known. So while Rahul Gandhi in the past has equated RSS with Islamic Brotherhood, you would recall that Kharge ji during the recent Assam elections made an atrocious statement where he said that अगर आपको बीजेपी और आरएसएस के कार्यकर्ता दिखे और सांप दिखे तो पहले आप बीजेपी आरएसएस के कार्यकर्ता को मारे. So with this kind of mentality, there are reasons for us to be watchful. There are reasons for us to be vigilant. Now, you know, I'm sure some of the Congress people on your show will ask those typical cliched questions which they always ask. What is RSS sources of funding? What is RSS legal status? So, you know, before they ask you, let me put that on record over here. Under Article 19(1)(c) of the Constitution, the RSS operates as a body of individuals for which it is not necessary to be registered as an NGO. When it comes to the sources of funding, in 1995, you must refer to CIT versus RSS case in 1994, where the Patna High Court very clearly said that, you know, Guru Dakshina or donation from RSS members to RSS is perfectly plausible. They have banned it thrice, and, you know, Junior Kharge has been recorded always saying that, you know, he will ban it again. Of course, today he was being sarcastic on that front. But yes, there are reasons for us to be watchful. There are reasons for us to be you know, cautious on this front.
Tehseen.
Good evening, Pranesh. Thank you. And at the onset, a very happy Independence Day in advance to all my fellow panelists, to the viewers of Times Now, and to our fellow citizens. Tuhin, just a small thing, it's Kharge, not Kharge. The accent can be dropped. Let's come to the issue at hand. And Abbas is here. He'll tell you he's from Karnataka. Let's come to the issue at hand. I firmly believe that if a rule is made, it should apply to everybody, not just to a band of boys or a group of men or band of individuals, or however they choose to describe themselves as they may be the case. The problem out here is, you know, I don't know why there's so much of a reaction, because when I'm trying to, for example, when we try to protest at Jantar Mantar, the Delhi police and the BJP tells us, unless you're not registered, you don't get the space to protest, and therefore CJP to register. I'm not getting into that. So these are requirements. Should people be allowed to use public spaces? Yes. But should there be registration, not just for the RSS, for every organization, including Muslim organizations, Christian organizations? Nobody has the guts to say it. Dalit organizations, there must be a registration. I'll tell you why, and I'll end here. Because public spaces are co-owned by all of us. If somebody wants to have, say, some exercise that they want to do, these public exercises, shakas that the RSS does, or Dalit fellow citizens do, or Muslim fellow citizens do, I think who's doing it, who are the people who's accountable for that, must be put in public domain, so that one, our spaces, we have accountability, and two, there is some amount of responsibility. What applies in Delhi at Jantar Mantar should apply in Bangalore.
I agree with you, Tehseen. After a long time, you know, I must confess that I'm in total agreement with every word you've said. I am all for total disclosure, transparency, for registration, everything. If there is a law, and you said that this is not about any Muslim organization, or, you know, no religious denomination has been named here. So why fear? Tehseen, are you happy that I agree with it?
I'm always happy to be on your show.
Now, Tehseen, can I ask you a question?
Sure, stump me.
How is this different from the rules laid out in the FCRA?
It is. It is different because in the FCRA, since I am a registered NGO, the registration already exists where the bank account is in the State Bank of India, Delhi. And for getting foreign funding, I do need to get permission from RBI and other things. So those rules already exist because I'm already registered.
No. This is not about registration. So even if an organization is registered, Tehseen, and if it wants to use public space, they will have to seek permission. The FCRA does not talk about any religious denomination. But why was the opposition outraging about FCRA being an attack on Christians or Muslims, etc.?
I think why the opposition and somebody like me who runs an NGO is concerned about the FCRA bill is for 1 year, if you don't utilize the funds, the ability of discretionary power to take over your assets of the government is what is worrying. For example, I'll just take 30 seconds more. In COVID, there were certain funds we got. If we could not have used it in the subsequent financial year, the government has the authority or its bureaucrats to take away assets.
There
That
are
is
enough
unfair.
provisions for you to approach
I
the
agree.
court. Those safeguards are there, Tehseen.
Yes, and I have no problem going to the court, except that I'll have to put in funds.
Yeah.
If my accounts are seized, just allow me, when my accounts are seized, in this particular case, there is no registered organization. There is a marked difference.
No, 1 minute. Are you saying, no, 1 minute. Are you saying, 1 minute, Times Now is a registered organization. Tomorrow Times Now wants to use a public place in anywhere in Karnataka. We'll still have to go through the process if the bill becomes a law. We will have to give all the disclosure. So this is not about registration. What the bill has done without taking names, and like I said in the beginning, that this comes on the back of the statements we've heard from Congress leaders, where they're saying, like for instance, senior leader Ashok Gehlot, he says if Indira Gandhi, if she was alive, RSS would be banned again. And there are others also who want the RSS banned. So it is in this light that we are having this conversation.